The GOP will use progressive talking points, but not follow through on progressive policies. Check out this tweet from the GOP. 60% of workers report living paycheck to paycheck. No Sherlock. We know this, but you just wake up and find that out. It's been a reality for a very long time. It's real. But anyway, they want a cheap thrill. They don't want to solve the conundrum. They just want a cheap thrill. So the GOP has a lot of nerve. And although what they stated in that tweet is in fact a fact, they got some nerve because they are not doing anything to ameliorate the suffering that the American people are facing. Not doing anything. My stunt double did clap back though in a very profound way. Let's put her up and see what she had to say. And what's your plan? Expanding the child tax credit? No. Universal health care? No. Universal basic income? No. Canceling student debt? No. Canceling medical debt? No. Supporting unions? No. Raising the minimum wage? Hell no. Well, I had to add that in. Stop acting like y'all are about helping the working class. In other words, stop being pretenders. Because if you really cared about the people, all of those things that my stunt double enumerated, you would get on them right away. You wouldn't even go on Christmas break without dealing with those things right then and there before you go home and cut your turkey and your ham. You would deal with that, but no, it's not real. And so we know with great surety that the GOP does not care about the working class. They've had many opportunities as laid out by my stunt double to do the right thing and they have refused to do it. It is crystal clear that they do not care. They are pretenders. They're co-opting the talking points of the progressive movement because neoliberals have not done enough to change the material conditions of people in this country. So they can throw out tweets like this and people will believe that they actually care. Because guess what? Two things, more than one thing can be true at the same time. That tweet put out by the GOP is factually correct. But what they left out is that they're part of the problem. They're not gonna do anything to solve the problem, even though it is within their power, along with the Democrats, to do so. I guess I should be surprised, but I'm not. They really do have a whole lot of nerve. I quote grandma often, and this one quote just keeps sticking in my mind. More nerve than a brass A monkey. That's what she would say right now.
I love it so much. They're so good. Yeah, someone said that I think the GOP is tweeting this because these are low numbers. They're like, man, these are rookie numbers. Let's get these numbers up. More tax breaks for the rich. This is ridiculous. And I think 60% sounds low to me when I think about the people that I know. And it's definitely the case that the majority remaining 40%, those folks are living month to month or just the very next paycheck. This is so true for people across the United States of America. And for some reason, the GOP, their base thinks that just tweeting about stuff, just talking about stuff is the equivalent of doing something about it instead of voting for people who, I don't know, capitalize on your hatred or your fear and they fight these culture wars. You should be voting for people who govern on your behalf, who pass policies that will actually regulate some of the corporations that are exploiting your labor. Data shows that they're spending a much smaller fraction of their total revenue on labor than ever before. That means that they're not raising wages proportionally to the amount of work you're doing, to what you're producing, to their productivity. They're literally robbing you, and the GOP is letting it happen and creating policies that reinforce the type of economic system that allows that to happen. And these are not the people you should be voting for.
Not at all. Definitely letting the fox guard the hen house or the wolf guard the hen house. It's horrible. But there we are, GOP.